Grigsby, the lone setback behind Tuitama. And they give it to Grigsby with a move. He's across for the first down and then coughs it up. Ball goes over to California. To the ground, cause it? Nope. Grigsby with the fumble. The Bears recover. Second down, now 11. Cal after the turnover with great field position inside the 50. Longshore, short drop, fires across the middle, open, complete. That's Veron Tucker. Tucker just made the trip after the injury this week to Michael Calvin. So a guy who wasn't even on the two deeps to start the week with the first big reception for Cal.
Nate came up to the line and saw that the defense was giving him a post route. He changed the call with a little bit of an audible, and he was able to get him wide open in the middle of the field. You look to see there's no safety there. The corner gives up the inside of the field. Wide open post play, almost to save touchdown, to saving tackle right there. But great play by Cal offense.
Tucker, who in all yardage, all purpose, and missing the entire Arizona State game.
He is a very versatile player, but he's good nonetheless.
Longshore with time, pitches it underneath, and it'll bring up a third down play as he went to Javed Best. That's his second catch tonight for this very talented back. A difficult teams at which you can throw a sack. More about that later. Third down and goal. Young in motion. Longshore to throw on third down. Lots of pursuit at the back of the end zone. The ball is caught. Touchdown, California.
You know, I want to see the replay here because I think the Cal receiver went out of bounds and came back in. Usually when the referees throw their hats down, they mean that the player went out of bounds, came back in. So we'll have to see, but I don't see a flag.
Yeah, you are correct. The hats are down on the end line, and you see them at the top of your screen. And, well, if they're going to kick the extra point, it'll be a fait accompli. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Now, here's another interesting story about the Bears tonight. Meet Giorgio Tavecchio. He was born in Milan, Italy. And he's a soccer player because their kicker hurt himself this week. And he's good for the point after. No challenge to that touchdown. And Arizona, after the turnover, finds themselves trailing 7-0. This season, LaShawn Dean with his first catch of the night. Set up the screen again, flanker screen. Instead, it's thrown away. The ball intercepted by Anthony Felder. And Tuitama's looking to a little dump. Instead, he finds the Cal linebacker. And that number 7 hurt Arizona last week in the form of a Stanford running back. Now it's a linebacker from Cal. Onto the field with their offense. 33-yard line of California. Nate Longshore out of the I formation. Gives it to Best. Big open hole for Javed, and look at that. With the one block, he's going to be gone. Javed headed toward the corner and in for the touchdown. Well, it was one nightmare long play last week at Stanford that undid Arizona, 67 yards. And Javed Best follows a couple of blocks, gets into the secondary, and away he goes.
You know what's great about this athletic offensive line for Cal is that they have the momentum. You see a great block by the wide receiver number 8 for Cal. He came up with a huge knockout block, really sprung Best for the end zone. Impressive run by that young runner right there.
And the conversion kick is good. We're level again at 14.
You know, Nate Longshore saw something when he came to the line of scrimmage because this was an audible for him. And once he gave the ball to Javed deep in the backfield, Javed followed the momentum with his eyes. We'll see everybody chop down, and you see this hole in the backside. There's nothing but pay dirt for him. Great, gets a great block, as I said, by number 8 for the wide receiver, Nyan Boateng for Cal. The rest is all Javed Best right there.
Well, as we mentioned, that's a young man who did not. And Tolan in the backfield with Tuitama. 3 out wide. Tuitama looks, fires down the middle, too high time for Gronkowski again, and he is close to being racked once again as Kathaus, the safety who made the hit. He's just a freshman, 204 pounds, knocking around a big kid weighing all of 250.
Really unusual series for Arizona. We see Gronkowski trying to go up for the ball. Really only thing he could do, Tui Thomas had to put it up high, get over the linebacker, and try to drop it in before the safety gets here, but Gronkowski takes a big hit on the back.
Keenan Cryer in for Arizona to punt. And the Bears once again send Saquon Thompson, their cornerback, pretty good return man. 7 minutes, 25 seconds remain in the first half, 14 apiece. Cryer sends this one down to Thompson. He's going to take it at the 20, and a block, and a miss, and he's at the 40, on his feet still. And he steps out of bounds. Probably on top of that all-purpose yardage mark. Now he catches the ball and runs. He does after the catch. First down, California, inside Arizona territory.
This is one of the reasons why he leads the country in all-purpose yards. You watch him as he comes out of the backfield. Just a simple, quick screen. It's almost like an extended handoff. You see the tackle get out there and try to seal the edge. Jahvid Best is such a great playmaker in the open field. And sometimes he doesn't need blockers. He knows how to make people miss. So you just got
Vereen, the setback. He's going to block for Longshore, who throws a strike. It's caught by Cameron Mora. And Cal moves the chains once again. Junior, who just picked up the first down for Cal. By the way, Longshore's grandfather played at Tulane. Lots of football players. Like strike, caught inside the 5-yard line. Sean Young, number 88, I believe, is the ball catcher. Nope, it was once again Veron Tucker.
You know, Veron's starting to have his way with this Arizona defense. You see Longshore looks like a typical running formation. They work off of the play action, a skinny post, and then you see Nate's reaction right there. It's pretty good. He knows that he's getting.
Clock runs, 3:41 in the half. Longshore, lots of time, lobs it to the end zone, and was there possession or no? Yep, they say he did. Mora, with his second catch of the series, puts California in the lead for a second time.
We're getting a chance to see why Nate Longshore is in the lineup. When he's good, he's really good. This is a great touch on a back fade by Mora, who's going to run to the back of the end zone, to the back pylon. You see where Longshore has to put it right over the defender.
Is being reviewed.
He has to put it over the defender, the corner, who's dropping back in zone coverage, and before the safety makes it there. Great touch by Longshore in the corner of the end zone, and a great catch by Mora. We just got to see if he got his feet inbound.
And I believe that he did, but
to recruiting, today's exposure amongst college football is at an all-time high. You know, the BCS rankings and everything that's going to happen tomorrow, all the things that these guys want to be a part of. It's really hard to recruit a guy, a blue chipper, especially in the state or out of state, and bring him to a program that's been struggling.
Cryer with a beautiful missile, sending Thompson back to the 20. And off he goes. Nice change of direction into open field. Somebody better knock him down. Runs through his own man. He's now across the 50-yard line. Wow, what a kick return. And I believe it's that young man, Keenan Cryer, the punter, who finally made the stop.
Sid the Kid is just a dynamic, interesting player. He's so fun to watch. So it's
by Keenan Cryer. We'll see if that's a game winner later on tonight. Longshore on second down, throws out the flat, wide open. Was the first time he's thrown to, well, excuse me, the second time to Boateng tonight. And Nyan, the junior, moves California.
Don't do anything that's going to cost your team.
We'll see if Arizona comes with a blitzing linebacker or two. Here on second down, they do. They bring plenty. Longshore's hit immediately, but he delivers the pass. And once again, the incredible story of Veron Tucker tonight.
You know, Marcus Huntley played that ball real bad, in my mind, Dave, because I know he doesn't have any help on the backside, but you take a look. This is a short out route. They're bringing the blitz. You've got to challenge the receiver a little bit. Look at the cushion that Mora has there. The cushion is really going to be costly because they can end up losing 3 points on it.
42-yard attempt by Giorgio Tavacchio. The kick is up, and it is good. So California executes perfectly. The end of the half, they take advantage of Arizona's inability to pick up a first down, They return a punt. Arizona's defensive backfield, as you mentioned, Lincoln, plays a little bit soft, and the Bears now will go to the locker room leading by 10.